Attention real estate investors, if you're interested in cash flow, if you're interested in a very unique opportunity, this opportunity isn't for everybody, but if you're interested in cash flow and interested in brand new construction and interested in an incredible real estate opportunity, pay attention to this upcoming video. Hey everybody, Russell Westcott here. I help real estate investors start, grow, and scale the real estate investing portfolio of your dreams. I think you're going to enjoy this video. This video was shot in the field. I was out in the field in Edmonton with my go-to property source, Jason Mattern. And what we did was we actually showed an entire project, an 8-plex infill project in Edmonton. We showed the finished product. We showed one in framing stage, and we actually showed one that had just been put under contract and was going to be knocked down, and an 8-plex was being built. Now, this opportunity is not for everybody, but I'll tell you what, if you're interested in new construction properties, if you're interested in cash flow, if you're interested in having a hands-free, stress-free ownership experience, this is an incredible opportunity for you. So by all means, watch this through. It's about 10 minutes, so I hope you enjoy this look through. And here, you know what? If you're from out of town, you actually don't have to get on an airplane to go see it. I'll walk you through it. If you are interested in getting some more information about this incredible opportunity, they are rare and there are few available. Just drop me a line, send me a direct message, send me an email, however you want to reach out. If you're interested, let me know. Bye for now. Okay. What are we looking at behind us here? So this was one house before. How long ago was that? Maybe just one property?
If you go back probably, this time last year, it was a piece of dirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And before that, it was just one property sitting on that?
Property.
Would it be no different than this over here? Probably sitting?
Very similar, yeah.
So one house sitting on a large lot, sitting here.
That comes after.
Yeah, exactly. Once you own it, and you can, you then can afford a yacht after the fact. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at 4 houses essentially.
This is an infill product, Russ, where we've taken a house, we've blown down the old house and repurposed it and purposed it into, its highest best use. We've got actually 4 suites now sitting on that lot. And we call it a 4-plex building. Yeah. And now again with the recent bylaw change, we're now allowed legal secondary suites in these properties, and these are now as an 8-plex unit. You've got 4 suites up above, and then you've got 4 legal secondary suites in each.
Right. So you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can actually put some suites into each one of these potentially, or even into the outside ones. You said it could be a 6-plex as well.
Yeah, these can be designed as a 4, 6, or 8. And we've got, now there's different, construction codes that we have to adhere to get to those levels, but it's fine. It's very accommodable, and the numbers, are ridiculous.
Well, the pro forma number that we ran on this one before this one's now sold. Is that correct?
This one is sold.
What did it sell for?
This one sold right around 1.55.
And that's without the suites?
That's with fully finished basements.
Finished, but
we're so close to, Nate College over here that this was actually set up as twofold. There's a couple units set up as individual student housing, which worked absolutely fantastic in this neighborhood, and we've got a couple long-term tenants sitting in the other 2 units. Right.
Now, when we ran the pro formas on these, the cash flow on a pro forma basis was looking at around $3,100, was it not?
They're sweet.
Yeah,
they're sweet.
I have not seen that. Honest to goodness, guys, for those of you in Toronto and Vancouver where you're paying 1.5, 1.6 million for one house, here's a small apartment building you can get for the same price point, and you're actually getting some good cash flow out of it.
It's amazing cash flow.
Yeah.
I mean, that said, there's mortgage interest rates and a few little variables to that, but overall, they're the strongest cash flow money can buy in it.
Are there any available opportunities like this, Jay?
You know what? They're rare. If this is something that people might be interested in, and you've got the capability to leverage that far, you know what? Give us a call, because it's not there's literally a waiting list for them. Now that said, we're sourcing lots all the time. We're constantly seeking these out. We've got a couple we're going to look at today. We're under construction, and a couple new acquisitions of just a house that we're going to replicate this unit on.
Now, is this one title here, or is this 4 titles?
This is built on 1 title.
So you get that with 1 title, you can get 1 mortgage, and you said you've been getting residential financing on this too.
Absolutely.
So residential financing, meaning no fees, good loan to value ratios, full discounted rates on residential. That's 1 title, one property. Now, can I subdivide this if I ever want to exit it?
Absolutely. That's a proposed exit plan. When you want to sell this thing or when you want to exit from it, I would probably recommend, and we'll see what the market's at that time. Russ, this is a high demand property for an investor to take over, but the ability is there to subdivide these and sell them as individual units as an exit.
Yeah, no, and I tell you, my mind is turning on this. So let's say you don't have enough so you need essentially $400,000 to get into something like this.
Roughly.
Right?
Yeah.
You get 4 people together with $100,000 each. Now you've got yourself a little mini 8-plex. You got yourself a mini apartment building with 4 of you in there. Brand new construction, high end, top notch, and you can actually do some short term. You can do student rentals.
These units, Russ, on the main floor is kitchen and living area. On the second floor is 2 bedrooms, and each bedroom has a master suite. So a full walk-in closet and master suite bathroom. And then up above, there's a 3rd level with a super, super cool loft. Again, with a full walk-in closet, master suite. Come this way a little bit, because this is super important. We always talk about parking, right? Tenants love parking. Got to have parking. Unfortunately, this is Edmonton. We are building LRTs, but you know what? We're actually in an inner city neighborhood here, but people still drive. You look down the street here, you look what's coming. Yeah. It's trucks, right? We've got to have parking, right? And look in here, we've got not only a 4-car garage, and come this way, Russ. Look what's parked in the driveway. Imagine that, a truck, right? So looking at these units here, just some things to look at here. You see the composite decking material there? I don't know if you can get a shot of that. But again, that's maintenance costs down the road. I want to turn you around here. Here's a treated lumber fence, people, right? There's what you're looking at 10 years down the road, right? With composite decking material and vinyl fencing, you never, ever have to worry. This stuff comes with an amazing warranty. It doesn't warp. You're not going to get a sliver on it, and you never have to paint it, right? We work this into the build right up front, and it's going to save you money, right? Amazing property, amazing property. Again, 4 plexes. We're doing these with secondary suites in the outer levels, and we're actually doing them with secondary suites on all 4 across, making a full-on 8-plex unit. And as Russ said earlier, the best part, we're buying these on one mortgage, utilizing one mortgage to buy an amazing property that's going to produce amazing cash flow for years to come.
All right, Jay, so hopefully we can get this with a little noise in the background. So we saw one of the finished products. This is one that's you said this one is sold already, right?
Yeah, it's sold already. We'd call this framing stage, Russ. So the exact building that we just showed you a few minutes ago, this is the same unit. This one's going to be done with 6 suites in it. So it's going to be 4 townhouses up above with 2 legal secondary suites in it.
On the outside units?
On the outside units.
Yeah. Then you were mentioning that they also have, you were able to get lofts, so you were able to get another level up top, right? So that just adds more square footage to the property?
Yeah, it adds just the ability to create master suites. So all of the bedrooms in these units all have full master suite bathrooms. Every bedroom. Right. And walk-in closets. So by stretching it up an extra floor, it just gives us a much, much better floor plan. And ultimately, one that tenants are going to want to rent, right?
So I hate to say this, but you actually have a little bit, these are quite rare, right? These kind of opportunities?
Well, they're infill opportunities. So you got to find a house on a lot that's going to work. Not every lot works. Not every lot you can buy for the right price, but this is what we do. We constantly source these things day in and day out, and we're on a hunt for them steady.
Right.
So I'm not going to say we have a steady supply. There's a limited supply, but you know what? I'm a pretty persistent guy. I'm going to find them.
Well, I'll tell you, we've shown one that is sold, that's finished. We're showing one, this one is sold, and it's in framing. Yep. And you're going to show me an empty lot next?
Yep.
That is available?
That is available.
Okay, so stay tuned. All right, Jay. So we've kind of come full circle here. We started at the end and we're working our way to the beginning here. So we're sitting in front of a house here, a beauty.
It's called reverse engineering.
That's a beautiful looking house there, Jay. I love what they're doing with the windows and the plywood.
You know what? This is the next lot that we're putting. The buildings we're just looking at. Here's the next one.
Yeah.
This one is designed going to be a full-on 8-plex unit. So again. I don't know what else to say. We're in an inner city neighborhood again. Yeah. There's amenities. There's downtown. There's
right across from what kind of school is that? Elementary or is that
K-6 elementary?
Yeah, elementary school. So good tenant profile. We're just past Nate. There was a whole bunch of colleges down this way too.
Yeah, and we're blocks to downtown. So it's again an inner city neighborhood. We've got good tenant profile in these neighborhoods, but again tying it right down to what investors want to hear. These properties produce amazing cash flow, and you can purchase them utilizing one mortgage.
Yeah. Now, This is what it is now. This is under contract to buy. Now, and how long will it take to complete that build? Like what we saw as a finished product, how long would it take to be here?
Yeah, this we should be able to have done by later this fall.
Later this fall. So we're talking 6 months.
Yeah, I mean later this fall, or you know what? I guess just it's at this point it's an open slate. You know, getting a little bit later into the fall. You know, depending. I don't want investors to close on a property in November, December. I just don't want that to happen. So if it gets to where we're dragging on and permitting and stuff like that, you know what? We'll just push it over and to a next spring closing date, which is absolutely fine.
Very good. Well, you've been promising me some lunch here soon, so I hope you guys didn't hear that grumbling. That's not my stomach. That's Jay's here. So so I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tour of a really cool opportunity within a bigger opportunity. Right?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Sniffing out the deals, my friend.
Right. And this is the deal hound right here. If you guys are interested in Edmonton, this is my go-to property source that I come to. And you know what? He's been gracious enough to give me the Ford F-150 tour. And I'm happy to go out there and share a little bit of this city with you. And if any of you are interested, by all means, reach out and I'll hook you up with this wonderful source of properties here.
Sounds good. Over and out.
So what do you think? A little bit of a field trip. Now here's the cool thing. You actually don't have to spend an entire half a day out in the field. Just by watching this little 8 to 10 minute video, you actually can get the whole process. Everything from the finished product to the framing stage to a product that's just being started to do an infill. So this is an incredible opportunity. It's not for everybody, but I'll tell you what, if you are interested in a hands-free, stress-free real estate investment opportunity that cash flows like crazy, that has little to none of your own time. And honestly, it's almost like you get to have the best of both worlds. You get to have a multifamily investment opportunity with a lot of the benefits of a single family residential. So lots of more details to follow about this type of an investment opportunity. If you are interested in learning more, by all means, reach out, send me a note. I'd love to have a consultation with you to see if this is a fit. Now, I'll be very clear, this is not for everybody, but if this is for you, this is an incredible opportunity. Or maybe what you can do is you can bundle a couple of your friends up and people that you know, maybe 2 of you, maybe even up to 4 of you as an investment opportunity, bundle it together and you have this incredible little cash flow producing machine. Okay, so hope you enjoyed it. By all means, if you're interested in learning more information, let's have a conversation about it. Wherever you're watching this video, there will be contact information there for you to reach out. Okay, until the next video, talk to you soon. I'm Russell Westcott. I help real estate investors start, grow, and scale the real estate investing portfolio of your dreams. Bye for now.